Hello and welcome to Live in Guam. Today we're going to learn a little bit more about Guam by visiting the CETTI Bay Overlook, Humåtak Bay, and Fort Nuestra de la Soledad. Fort Nuestra de la Soledad, the Fort of Our Solitude, 1810. For 250 years, beginning around 1565, Spanish galleons sailed yearly from Acapulco, Mexico, to Manila in the Philippines and returned. The only replenishment stop for these Acapulco galleons on the long voyage was Humåtak Bay. From 1680 to 1810, the Spanish built 4 fortifications at Humåtak to protect the anchorage from pirates and privateers. Governor Alexandro Pereno constructed the final Spanish fortification on Guam and the last of 4 Spanish fortifications in Humåtak, Fort Nuestra Senora de la Soledad, Our Lady of Solitude. The fort was constructed of mampostería on Mount Chalan, Haiti, consisting of a barbetta for mounting 7 guns, quarters for the soldiers, and an arsenal. While the French explorer Freycinet in 1819 noted the white of the fort with its 4 cannons, the galleons had already ceased to stop at Guam after 1815. The galleons no longer sailed from Acapulco to Manila due to political unrest in Mexico. With the usefulness of Fort Soledad gone, the fort was abandoned. For years, the fort crumbled, aided by the weather, treasure hunters, and World War II. After World War II, the government of Guam transformed the fort into a park. Humåtak Bay is the traditional site of Portuguese navigator Ferdinand Magellan's landing in 1521, the Chamorro's first known contact with Europeans. Islanders offered the starving men food and water, but when they took Magellan's skiff in return, he punished them by burning houses and killing villagers and naming Guam Isla de los Ladrones, Island of the Thieves. Miguel Lopez de Legazpi planted a cross claiming Guam for the Spanish crown here in 1565. The Spanish occupied Guam in 1668. By 1680, they used Humåtak Village as one of the 5 centralized areas to which rebelling Chamorros were relocated. As Pacific exploration increased in the 1700s, Humåtak became an important watering stop for the Manila galleons, international expedition ships, whalers, and the occasional pirate ship. Fortifications were built at the harbor's entrance and along the Salupat River bank, and the village grew to become the center of Guam's economy and the island's summer capital. Humåtak's golden era came to an end by the early to mid-1800s when the Spaniards ended their Pacific crossings. CETTI Bay Overlook. CETTI Bay and the chain of 1,000 foothills behind are part of Guam's territorial Seahorse Park. The area is generally considered a geologist's delight, with the rock formations providing clues to the volcanic origins of southern Guam. The twin hills below and to the north, called Adelong Acho, or Black Rock, are examples of pillow lava formed underwater during ancient volcanic eruptions. To the south in the distance is Cocos Island, just off Mauricio. The coastal area below has been inhabited by Chamorros for approximately 3,000 years. Latte stones and pottery shards provide the evidence. Hidden defenses. For concealment and for protection from bombardment, the Japanese built this pillbox directly into the limestone headland. This digging in was also the pattern at Gon Point and Asan Beach. With gun ports for eyes and rocky ridges for armor, Japanese soldiers turned the terrain itself into a deadly defense. On July 21, 1944, the Japanese gunners watched landing ships fill the horizon and thousands of U.S. troops approach across the shallow lagoon.